Welcome here with Ducati Restaurant and Audi France. It's a pleasure to welcome here Marc Marquez, the 9-time world champion. How are you?
Fine. Just landed here in France and yeah, ready to race in Le Mans, but always happy.
I have some questions for you. Are you ready?
Yeah, of course.
First of all, I want to speak about your smile. You always keep it, even under pressure. Is it your secret to stay at the top, to stay positive?
I mean, I try always to be positive. For example, the first part of this season is not the best one and what we expect, and I'm suffering more than usual, but the smile more or less is the same. Of course, when you are suffering it's more difficult, but always I try to check the positive of every situation. Yeah, that helps me a lot to come back from the injuries and especially to keep the pressure under control.
In Jerez, you have made some start unbelievable. You are awarded the best takeoff. What do you think when you are on the grid? What is in your mind?
Always you try to have this extra concentration. I mean, what is in your mind depends about your grid position. For example, in Jerez, as you mentioned, I was starting in pole, and I know that the start was super important to lead that first laps, and yeah, for that reason you are always trying to breathe, try to be with that extra tension, but at the same moment a bit relaxed, and yeah, just try to imagine how can be the race.
Is it a position that you like to be the hunter?
Yeah, of course. When you are in the race, I mean, you like to be the hunter, but depends a lot about your speed. I mean, if you have speed, if you are fast enough in the corners, and if you are riding well, then you have more chance to fight for the race and control more the situation. If you don't have the speed enough, then you can imagine the best strategy that will not finish in the best way possible.
We know something that in a situation you are very fast, it's the rain. It may be rainy this weekend. How do you feel about that? And what's for you a good rain rider?
I prefer to ride on dry conditions, and I would like to have a dry race, even if you are a bit slower. But on rain condition, it's true that in these last years I improve a lot. I'm one of the riders that always are there in the front. But every racetrack is different, every corner is different, and the problem is that in rain condition you can have a mistake super easy, and it's there where you need to control all the risk. But it's true that especially this year, from the step I have from dry condition to wet, about the riding style is huge.
You speak about mistake. What does the mistake and maybe the injuries teach you that the victories cannot teach you?
The victories give to you the pleasure of a sport, but the injuries give to you the lesson. If you are injured and if you have some mistakes, is there where you learn more, where you have even another point of view about the other situations. I can say to you that I win a lot, but also I suffer a lot this last year. So it's there where I learn many things, and when I start to understand the perspective of the life and the racing in a different way.
You speak at the beginning here, we are in France, in Le Mans.
Yes.
It's always special. Why this is so unique for you to be here?
It's one of the nicest events. Always I say the same. The best GPs are always together. Is Spanish GP Jerez, that the atmosphere is amazing, and Le Mans. Then you are going another racetracks. Okay, the atmosphere is there, but it's not the same. You can see the grandstand is full from 9 in the morning to 9 in the night. You know, I like when the fans are noisy, and French fans are super noisy and follow a lot the bikes. It's nice to be there.
You can hear them when you ride?
No, you cannot hear them when you ride, but you can hear them when you are on the grid and when you finish the race, and especially during the weekend.
Here we are with Audi. You have just brand new RS5. What do you think about this car, and especially this brand new RS5?
The first time I saw the RS5, I was talking with your colleague and I say, but which model is RS6, RS5, no, it's the new RS5, is the first version here. You can feel and you can see immediately when you are watching a car if it's a real car or if it's just okay. But this one looks a real car, carbon fiber, and many small details, especially the inside change a lot from the one I have. I'm driving the RS6. Maybe the next one, to Audi, I will ask the new RS5.
When you drive, you're more like a racer, or you keep calm and safe?
No, always I like to keep calm, but I like to have the tools if I need to open gas, you know. But always, you know, on the streets you need to be calm. Every week we are going in some circuit with the bikes, and sometimes with the car I say, okay, I can do 2 laps, and if the boss of the track allowed me, I always like to feel the 4 wheels in the limit.
Can I teach you some French word?
Yeah, of course.
It's like les supporters français sont incroyables.
Les supporters français sont incredibles.
Yes! Perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. It was a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you very much. My pleasure.